These are not the chunks. That's just ice. Because I had it in the freezer for a while to get it cold. I strain up all the chunks. Ginger, 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 key limes, the sweet key limes, and lemon. All of that is all organic. All organic. Along with the organic honey. And one of my favorite honeys I like, one of my favorite honeys. Blend it all up. Blend it all up. Blend it all up. I blend it all up. And then strained it. This election is almost nearly coming to a close. Woo, I can feel the spice. I can still taste that ginger. I can feel the spice. Found a Google. Oh boy. Oh. Peace, everybody. Peace and blessings to you all. This is Augustus King coming back at you with another video. And with that being said, the election is near. I think it's like 20. I think it's like 30 or 20 days. Yeah, you really gotta keep up with the math. Keep up with the math. Yeah, so it's like 30. I think it's when the elections 30 to 20 days. What else? November 5th, I'm going out there to vote. And everybody knows my vote. I'm looking for the Make America Great Again t-shirt, but I can't find it. I lost it, so I'm a bit mad. I'm a bit pissed and mad about that. I'm a bit pissed and mad at myself. So what I gotta do is keep checking, keep looking. Because that's what I want to wear. But no doubt in my mind that Kamala Harris is going to win this election. And why I say that, I'm not thinking that, but for why I say that, because they are on her side. They want her to win. Donald Trump, former president, Donald Trump, the former president, he is not running against the vice president. He's running against them all. He is running against each and every last one of them. He is running against corruptions, the corrupted politics, the corrupted politics, known as their politics, their secret society, the secret service, the mainstream news media that put out a lot of propagandas and not talk about the truth, not discuss what's going on out here in the real world. What they're not discussing what's taking place in Israel, in Iraq. They're not discussing all the killings and the murders that's taking place in different countries. They ain't talking about Haiti, West Africa, Liberia. They ain't talking about none of these things. There's so much murder going on in this world, including this country. The crime rate, it is so damn darn high. It is so damn darn high, the crime rates. Many, many, many lives are being lost and taken away by criminal immigrants that have no business in stepping foot in this country. I'm about 6 minutes here with this video, 6 to 30 minutes, because the time is clicking. What year was that? What year was that? When did you work there, and when did you finish? Now, Kamala Harris worked at McDonald's, and she did French fries to work her way up. That's what she said. That's what she said, and then Donald Trump said that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. Well, how would he know? He did his research. Donald Trump did his research, and he I want to go back. Okay. I'm not trying to bore the viewers. Just stick with me. Kamala Harris worked at McDonald's doing French fries. I'm not saying she's lying. I'm not saying I believe it if that's what she said, but Donald Trump said that's a lie. But what I see, Donald Trump once again has exposed himself and exposed the hell out of Lion Harris. He has exposed himself to make a fool out of Harris, never working at McDonald's. Kamala Harris never a day in her life ever worked at Mickey D's. Never, ever, ever. The only reason why, I don't know, she's doing that to get the votes, but this is an insult to the people. This is an insult to each and every last one of us who is employed working at Mickey D's. Which, McDonald's is one of my favorite restaurants. My favorite, I'm always getting the McNuggets. I'm always, the 20-piece McNuggets, the $3 burgers, and the Big Mac, and sometimes some French fries, and three Oreo McFlurries. Yes, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. Even though this is all junk food, even though all this shit is junk, it's all junk food. But sometimes I get a little naughty. I want to be bad. But right now, me as a person, I've cut down from that stuff. I cut down from that stuff in the fast food restaurant. Now, back to going to the topic. I got it on YouTube right now. Donald Trump was just at McDonald's today in Pennsylvania. He was just at McDonald's today, working, putting in the work, and doing the French fries like Kamala Harris is claiming to she'd have been doing. So right now, Donald Trump is trolling and exploiting and making a big amount of fool, making Harris look like a total jackass idiot like the hell she is right now. Saying that she worked, if you really worked at McDonald's, right? How old was you when you worked there? What year was that? And what year did you leave? What year did you quit, or what year did you get fired? Because if she really did work at McDonald's, why the hell did she leave? Because she might as well she rather to stay there instead of working for the government, because she was a terrible she was a terrible government, just like she was a terrible prosecutor in San Francisco. She was a terrible she was a terrible she was terrible in San Francisco. She was a terrible San Francisco prosecutor. So why she couldn't? So even if she did, why she couldn't just stay there? I mean, she should have just stayed there instead of working for the government and sucking a whole about a bunch of penises and getting a bunch of penises nutted up in their pussy hole vagina by different men. She talking about she worked there. She worked her way up to she worked her way up. She worked her way up. What you know? What does that got to do? What does that got to do with the politician? What does that got to do? She worked her way up to no, where she is right now. That's how where she is right now. If you really worked at McDonald's, right? If she really worked at McDonald's, what year was that? What year was that? You should. I mean, you won't remember the months. You won't remember the months or the dates you worked, but you should at least remember the year and the age. What age were you? How old was you when you worked there? When I started working when I was 15 years old. I worked at Swarthmore College when I was 15 under DCIU. I worked there since 2022. No, excuse me. I worked there since 2002. I was 15. I worked there since 2002 to 2005. I worked there since 2002 to 2005. I was 15, and when I was 18, because I was working at, I worked there 2002. Let me go back. I worked at Swarthmore College 2002 to 2005. Then I worked at Pathmark 2005 to 2006, 18 to 19. Then I worked at Federal Square, Orange Street, Federal Square Media Courthouse for Elwyn. I worked there since 2008 to 2012. 2008 to 2012. I was 21, and I left there when I was 25. Then that's when I left Elwyn and got back to DCIU, and they found me a job all the way in Glen Mills at the Turf Club. The horse betting races and stuff. I worked there 2014. I was 27 years old. 2014 to 2016. I was 29. Whole Foods Market. I've worked there when I was 30 and now 37 years old. I worked there 2017 to 2024 now. I'm still there. I remember the years I worked there. I remember the age I was. So if she really did work at McDonald's doing French fries, what year was that? How old was you? What state was that? Or what country was that? Because she lived in, I don't know. Was it in California or was it in Canada? Because she lived in Canada. She grew up in Canada. She was born in California. She was born in Oakland, California, but she moved over to Canada. Was it in Oakland, or was it in Oakland, the city that she was born in? Was it in Oakland, or was it somewhere in Canada? Was it in Canada? Were you doing French fries? Where was this at? What street was it at? Well, I'm going to put it like this. Kamala Harris never worked at no no daggone darn McDonald's. Stop lying to the people. Stop lying to the people. Stop lying to the country, and stop lying to the world. Stop lying to the whole world. Stop lying to the people. Stop lying to the country. Stop lying to your followers. Stop lying to all your supporters, and most of all, stop lying to your damn self, because you never worked that. You never worked there. You never worked at Mickey D's in a day in your freaking life. You never worked there in a day in your freaking life. Stop lying. Donald Trump. He's just today he was at McDonald's. He's worked out. I don't know how many hours he was there, but he went there to volunteer to help the employees do the French fries. So that's what he was doing. He was doing the French fries, and then he was giving out the orders. He was giving out the orders when people were driving through, and they were saying, "Oh my God, this is President Trump. It's President Trump. It's President Trump. Yes, it's President Trump. Yes, it's President Trump. Yes." So Trump, he was doing French fries. He was doing French fries. He was putting salt in them. They were showing him how to do the fries and stuff like that. What Kamala claimed to have been doing. So, with that being said, he is making a mockery out of her lies, making a mockery out of her lies, and making a total asshole out of a bullshit lying disguise. Harris never worked at McDonald's. Never worked at McDonald's. She's lying. She's been lying. Just like she's lied Harris is lying. She's always been lying. Just like she's lying to being black. Just like she lied that being black, and really she's not black. She's either an East Indian or she's a daggone darn Irish. She's a daggone darn Irish American. Her father is a damn so-called white man or so-called Indian. But at the end of the day, Kamala Harris' history is being exposed. It's being exposed. It's being exposed. Candidate Owens already exposed the heck out of her. Of not being black. But all this bullshit. This is just about just to get a freaking listen. These Democrats, they're doing nothing but insulting the people. They are assaulting your intelligence. They're assaulting everything what you do. So each and every last one of y'all gotta wake up and see who is the real phony, who is telling these phony false allegation lies, who is telling these phonies lies. You got a vice president. You got a person in there. She's the worst vice president ever. Just like she was the worst prosecutor in San Francisco. She's the worst government, so-called general prosecution ever. She was the worst Democratic ever, and she is the worst running president ever, because she's already lied to you. She has lied to each and every last one of you. Trump has did his research. He has did his research and looked her up, and then finding no records of evidence that she worked a day at Mickey D's. She never worked at McDonald's. Never worked at Mickey D's. Never worked at no McDonald's. Never worked at no McDonald's. Liar. Trump. He even called the people. Called the people that owned the company that Kamala Harris ever worked at McDonald's. There are no records. So with that being said, Trump can buy this company, because Trump got some connection with a lot of these fast food restaurants. He got connections. He can buy the company McDonald's as much as a multi-billion. He can buy the company. He can buy this McDonald's company, and hopefully the food gets better. He can buy McDonald's. He can buy KFC, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, Wendy's, Arby's, whatever. But with that being said, before I end on this video, Harris want to talk shit. She wants to talk this stupid bullshit that Donald Trump refused to do another debate. Bitch, please. He offered to do 3 debates. September 4th. That was supposed to be on Fox. It never happened. That was supposed to be on Fox. It never happened. The one debate they had on the 21st. Then they were supposed to do another one on the 25th. Either the 24th or the 25th. The Democrats, she and the Democrats be damn well they are not doing all these debates. So at the end of the day, this is just showing how much of a outstanding, two-faced, lying, crook of bitch horse she is. So with that being said, I mean, yes, Trump was at the fryer. He was at the fryer doing the French fries, giving out the food, giving out the orders and stuff. And shout out to Donald Trump, and I like for what he did. You know, volunteering. This is all to get a vote, but that's all right, because guess what? Let me tell you something. Harris, where the hell is Harris? Harris would never, ever, ever volunteer any fast food restaurant. Only if the election was going on. But if the election was going on, Trump happens to make a mockery. He happens to make a mockery, and he is trolling the hell out of her ridiculous lies. So with that, I'm going to end on this video. This is Augustus Kane. I want to say peace, bless to you all, salute, and last but not least, Ja, and to make America great again, Trump advance 2024. Let's go. Go, Trump. Go, Trump. Go, Trump. Go. Ja.